Allan Lake of the RedTube blog. I'm here with Lupe Fuentes and Evan Seinfeld as well. Thank you so much for coming down here today. First of all, Evan, I've got to say, I've got a massive fan of you in Oz. Last night, so much so, I watched you on YouTube get stabbed, I believe.
You know, it's funny, I killed about 40-something guys on that show, and in the very last episode, they killed everybody, so I had to get surgically shanked, but my mom was sad to see me die on TV. She said it was upsetting. Sorry, Mom.
So let's talk about you, first of all, Evan. Obviously, you know, we'll go into the porn and all that kind of thing, but first of all, let's talk about Biohazard, okay? A massive band. A band from, because you come from Brooklyn, is that correct?
Brooklyn, New York, yeah.
Okay, so tell us how Biohazard came about.
Wow, we were teenagers. It's ancient history nowadays. In the mid '80s, when I was 16, I started a band playing with some guys. I wanted to write some original music that was bordering on heavy metal, New York hardcore, with elements of hip hop and punk rock, and you know, out of the ashes of the New York hardcore scene came Biohazard, and 25 years later, 5 million albums later, and 4,000 concerts later, here I sit in sunny, shady Los Angeles with my beautiful fiancee.
So being a bass player, right? Is it true that if you're playing the bass, I've heard that bass players can make women come from just playing, when they're in the bedroom, that they can play. Is that something you two would consider doing? Is that something you've done before?
Wow, I've never even thought of that. Baby, I can put you...
You like that?
You can sit on my amplifier when I make the bass.
Has to be really powerful for me.
It's like a Sibian. We can kind of make a Sibian
Maybe.
out of my bass end. Well, let's see, we're going to try it. We're going to go home tonight, try it, and we'll let you know, Alan.
Awesome. Right, talking about the industry and pornography. Actually, Lupe, let's speak to you first about this. How did you get into this? How did it start?
I get into the business when I was 18. I did my first website and had a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic, like a lot, like RedTube size traffic.
Really?
A little bit.
We think it was the single most trafficked adult single girl website ever.
Really? So that's crazy because you look really young as well. I mean, that's obviously one of the, apart from being beautiful, of course, one of the characteristics that people like about you, right? Do you ever been questioned for being underage or?
Many times,
Every
all
day.
the time, every day. Actually, like 3 months ago, I've been contacted by MySpace for a lawyer that lives in Puerto Rico.
Right.
Because a guy was in jail for my videos.
He was in jail because he filmed your videos?
No, because he was traveling and he had my porn videos in his bag, and the immigration police take the videos and was telling him that I was underage, that that's child pornography, and it's not true, and many problems. He got in jail. I went to Puerto Rico to save him, and he's free.
She testified and set him free.
You married, well, you are together with a martyr.
We work a lot nowadays on Lupe's site, ilovelupe.com.
Yeah.
I was happy to name it because I love her, but it's really dirty and nasty and sexy.
I've seen it.
I mean,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
this little girl does a lot of naughty things. And her sexcapades we film, and then I've got my site rockstarpornstar.com, which is I still think it's the only like kind of mainstream actor or musician site where they do hardcore porn, like ever. I don't know if anyone else will ever do one. I keep waiting for somebody else to do it, but so far no one's had the balls. We're waiting.
Or the big cock. This is a good thing.
Does it ever get to you watching, Lupe being fucked by another guy, or, if you're going to be fucked by another girl? Does it ever?
I love to watch. I enjoy it.
So if Evan was to be fucked right now by another girl, you'd love to watch that?
I love to watch. At first I watch, and then I want to enjoy with them.
Okay. And Evan, how do you feel?
Usually when I film a scene, with a girl from my website. She's there, and we're staring at each other. Some girl is sucking my cock, or I'm fucking up the ass, and she's getting so turned on. She might even start getting naked. And then the goal is to bring the girl home with us if she's hot, so we can fuck her off camera, which is really, really awesome. She gives her fans exactly what they want. You know, when you have real love, there's no jealousy in it. Real love, you know the difference. I mean, a lot of people, like, you were talking about your life and you're married and, you know, your wife. If I fucked your wife, watching it would be the most disturbing and turn on thing, maybe in the whole.
Can be
me.
the worst or can be the best.
And it can be both in the same moment.
You can fall in love with that feeling and with that moment, or you can hate it.
Let's give it a go. So, Lupe, what are we're going to see from you next? How long do you expect to be doing this for? How long do you expect to be working in pornography? Forever?
I hope so. Well, I really love porn. I love sex, and I want to be here as much as I can. I hope, yeah. I want to have a long career.
Tell them about your new movie you just finished filming.
Yeah, I want to hear about this new movie.
I just finished shooting my first weekend movie called Lolita. It was so exciting for me because it's my first weekend movie, and I never thought to be a wicked contract star. Like, for me, it's like a dream become true, and it was really exciting for me. Everything was so beautiful. The set was made like a star, like video clip style, and it was really good. The sex was so passionate, and I really love it. But where I am putting all my energy is on my website, ilovelupe.com, because it's the place where I can do whatever I want, and I am my own boss, you know. And when we shoot scenes for my website, I take the time to see everything how I want to see it, to take care of my fans and make it how they want to see me, and it's really exciting for me. And I love website. I love everything that is online. I really take my time to do my live show every week. It's every Wednesday on my website. It's free for all my members, and I have so much fun because each time we have a different girl and I interview her, and it's like brand new girls, and it's so exciting because they tell me everything about their life and how they love sex
and then they fuck you.
And how and how they love it in my pussy, and yes, amazing.
You know what? Her live show, it's funny. We kind of use RedTube as a model. She has a free live show every Wednesday. Sometimes it's Tuesday or Thursday, but usually Wednesday. If you go to ilovelupe.com or lupelive.com,
it's free for everybody. Go to lupelive.com because it's completely free for everybody.
Okay, well, sadly, I think it's time to wrap this up. So, finally, just reel out the website.
I love every social media, and my favorite is Twitter, and my Twitter is twitter.com/Lupe Fuentes XXX. Follow me.
she's really funny. My Twitter is Evan Seinfeld, XXX. Sorry, I'm deleting. My website, rockstarpornstar.com. See all the hottest girls in the world. Get fucked.
My website, ilovelupe.com. Take me out there.
You can check out all my music at the new evanseinfeld.com. We'll have links to biohazard.com, my new band, The Spyders, SPYDERZ.com. You can check us out on MySpace. My new album with The Spyders is coming out in January. Thanks for your time.
We at RedTube love you, and thank you very much for speaking to us today.
Thanks for having us.